Yes, sir.
Right?
Yeah.
Yeah, we just out here, we giving the truth to our people, right? We letting them know we in the end times.
Yeah.
Of course, I don't know if you're keeping up to date with the news and everything. You got China going up against Taiwan, warning U.S. that if they interfere, they stepping in.
Yeah.
We got of course Russia and Ukraine,
Yeah.
which is all the higher ups, right? We're dealing with the elite, the Rockefeller, Rothschild, the people who rule the earth, right? With the money, and well, basically, what are we to do as people, right? So we're waking up our people to their true heritage, right?
Yeah.
The so-called Negro, Latino, and Native Americans. We compose of the 12 tribes of Israel.
Oh, okay.
Right? And you get your seed from your father, according to Numbers. Anything someone tells you has to come out of the book.
Yeah.
Right? So Numbers 1:18, right? It tells you that we get our pedigree. They assembled the congregation together on the first day of the second month, and they declared their pedigree is like your lineage, right? Like a dog's pedigree.
Yeah.
Right, and it says that after their families by the house of their father. It's just like when you plant a seed in the ground. The seed, if it's an apple seed, it's gonna be an apple, right? And the ground would be like the woman, like she holds the seed. Right?
Yeah.
She's the nurturer. You're the man of the house, right? So through the atrocities and everything, we know who we are as a people because we fit the curses in the book due to Deuteronomy 28, right? So we're waking up the commandment, wake up the people.
Yeah.
We're commanded to bid them to the marriage. The marriage, is us, we the women. We're the women going back to the husband, which is who they call Jesus Christ, right?
Yeah.
We know that this is the image that they've put on, which is basically the image of the beast, right?
Yeah.
And his true image, according to Revelation 1:13 and Daniel 7, is that's his true image.
Yeah.
So, through the blasphemy and the lies spilled, and ultimately it's because our people have gone on, right? Because we went into slavery because he said, you don't want to follow my statutes, law, commandments. So Moses freed us the first time. And then in Deuteronomy 28, he says again, I will send you back into slavery. So we are in our captivity here, known as Babylon the Great. So, through scripture, we know that this place, gets destroyed by nuclear fire because it's an arrow that flies by day, right? It's an arrow that flies from one side of the earth to another. Now we deal with allegories and similitudes, right? But through prophecy, through the prophets and the elders and apostles who have taught us from David's back. They explain to us who the woman on the beast is, who's the seven-headed beast, who's the 10 horns. Through apostles and elders who are given this. We know that who we are as a people and what this place is, Babylon. We know the arrow is actually a missile, because there's an arrow before they use it in war.
Yeah.
But it says this war shall be fought with fire. So it's nuclear fire. It's an arrow. And through Revelation, they show the third woe comes quickly, which is World War III. So that's what's happening. So, you mind me asking, what's your father?
We're from Mexican.
Oh, okay. Okay, so you'd be the tribe of Issachar. You're the tribe of Issachar, right? The so-called Mexicans, they go back to Aztecas, right?
Yeah.
Aztecas is because you got Incas and Mayas, they're different people, different tribes. You got Simeon and Reuben and I believe Asher, they're Incas and Mayas. But you Aztecas, their colors of time, they were, they built things that was able to tell different seasons and stuff by using it's all scriptural. The moon and the sun it could be signs and seasons. So believe it or not, everything's in the scripture. Like the month, the Hebrew month is a 30-day month. It's a perfect month, right? But when the man came into power, he looked to change times, places, dates, and names.
Yeah.
So they changed the name. So say if I'm the wicked, I don't want you to know who I am. So I'm gonna be sneaky, right? I'm gonna change my name. Now you don't know that I'm Esau. You don't know that I'm Edom. You don't know I'm a Dunya. You don't know that I'm an Ashkenazi Jew. But that's why it says in Revelation, he says, I know you who call yourself a Jew, but are the synagogue of Satan. So you go back to Israel right now, the people in that land, the land is weeping because the people in it are the wicked, right? They wear the fake hat, they bow at a rock, they do everything opposition to what this is. Just like this place. This place is built on, see, the Romans came into power, and we're at the feet of the vision of Daniel, right? The 10 toes with the clay and the copper intermingle, meaning it's not a solid, it's gonna crumble. The tower's gonna crumble. So, so America was built on, after Rome fell and everything, America was built up through European, Britain. Well, these people all derived from the Caucasus Mountains, right? And they changed their names. You can see it on certain streets and stuff. They still put their names out.
Yeah.
They rule the world.
Yeah.
In Job 24, chapter 9, verse 24, it says that the world is handed over to the wicked. If it's not them, then who?
Yeah.
So they have a track record, right? When they came to Mexico, the conquistadors, they intermingled with our people. They shoved a cross in our face. They said, you're going to worship this cross. They rape our women so they can put their seed into, and they think they can breed us out like Braveheart, right? He said, if we can get them out, we're going to breed them out, right? So that was their ideology. Like, okay, we're going to rape, rob, murder, and we're going to shove this, because the word religion goes back to the Greek word regioli, which means to oppress and hold down. So the whole thing was to suppress the Lord's people, right? So see, the conclusion of this matter is to fear the Most High and keep all His statutes, law, and commandments. Because really, what can we do if World War III is coming, and the famine is coming? We got monkeypox, we got pestilence, we got all this stuff coming to the earth. What are we to do as a people? You see a USSR, big missile coming, you're done. So the reason why Christianity was formed and everything was money, right? They oppressed the people. You got Ecclesiastes 12:13 says this is the conclusion: to fear the Most High, keep all His commandments. So do not shake